Welcome to the Ogden City Council's quick meeting recap for the work session, fact-finding work session, and City Council meeting that took place on Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. In the work session, the Council received the annual report from the Goal Foundation. Goal Foundation Executive Director Eric Baumann reported on the successes of 2021, including participation of 3,034 people from 14 states and 9 countries in the virtual Ogden Marathon. Baumann also highlighted upcoming events of 2022, including the in-person return of the Ogden Marathon scheduled for May 21st, El Doce on July 16th, and the Northern Utah Trail Fest on October 8th. More information about these events can be found at getoutandlive.com. The council then reviewed a proposed transfer of 2 parcels from the redevelopment agency to Ogden City at 2300 Quincy Avenue. The transfer is for the development of a 7-lot infill subdivision. The majority of the parcels on the infill site are owned by Ogden City, with the exception of the 2 subject parcels. In order to develop the site, all properties must be under common ownership. Ogden City Community Development Division is planning on developing the project. There is currently a brick Victorian home on the site that will be remodeled and sold. In addition to the funding received through the CIP and budget process for the construction of the road, the city will be using the Synchrony Bank line of credit to help fund the project. That line of credit was renewed in December 2021. This will be considered by the council on March 15th. The council then reviewed minor changes to the council budget goals and guidelines and financial principles ahead of the budget process to begin in May. The changes address employee compensation evaluation to attract and retain employees, as well as guidelines to determine whether to consider changes to the certified tax rate and go through the truth in taxation process. The council then hosted a fact-finding session regarding municipal redistricting. After a brief presentation, the council received public input on the 2 potential options for redistricting. Every 10 years, the council is responsible for adopting new municipal district boundaries. New municipal district boundaries must follow the new precinct boundaries, which were established by the county in December, and various minor changes will need to be made from the current municipal districts accordingly. This must be done within 6 months of the state establishing legislative boundaries. The goal is to adopt new municipal district boundaries and voter participation areas on March 15th, 2022. In the council meeting through common consent, the council approved the appointment of Jason Vanderwerf to the Ogden Trails Network Committee. Before adjourning into a closed executive session, the council approved amendments to Ogden City Code related to council member qualifications and council meeting schedule amendments. The approved amendments allow a council member to retain their municipal district seat if a change in the boundary lines of the municipal district results in the council member residing outside of the new district boundaries. The council also approved a change that reduces the number of regular council meetings from 3 meetings per month to 2 meetings per month. The monthly redevelopment agency meetings would not be affected. This schedule has been under a trial period since July of last year, with no significant negative impacts. The entire recording from the meetings of March 1st can be accessed on the Ogden City Council's Facebook page and podcast, with timestamps to skip to specific agenda items. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to the council office at 801-629-8153 or send an email to citycouncil@ogdencity.com.